My dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, as we enter into the third Sunday of Advent, this Sunday is called Gaudete Sunday. The Latin word gaudete means rejoice. Letter to the Philippians, chapter 4, verses 4 to 5, we read, "Rejoice in the Lord, I say rejoice." This is an invitation for everyone to come as a one family to participate in the joy of the Lord. As a sign and symbol of that joy, we lighten the rose candle in the church today, and priests wear the rose vestment today. It's an invitation for everyone to come together to realize the real joy and rejoice. And today's gospel, this can be called the true light. The gospel of the day is taken from the Gospel of St. John, chapter 1, verse 6 to 8 and 19 to 28. There are two portions to reflect about. The first portion, John clearly say about John the Baptist. He is coming from God and he is a man, and he came to give witness to the light. And he himself was not light, but he came to give witness to the light. The second portion of the gospel, John the Baptist faces an existential question that, who are you? What do you say about yourself? The first portion of the gospel, we heard that he is coming from God, he is a man, and he came to give witness to the light. But what did Jesus say about him? The Gospel of John, chapter 5, verse 35, we read, Jesus said, he is a shining and burning lamp. That is a better word Jesus had used for him. He is a burning and shining lamp. There were many people in this world worked as a lamp. When we face situation like darkness, how do we act? We often used to blame the situation. It is better to be a lamp rather than blaming the situation in the world. So, my dear brothers and sisters, John the Baptist is giving us a better example how to be a lamp. We can call him a moon, which reflects the real light from the sun to us. So he is a moon to us, and he received the real light from sun. And he faces the second portion, the real question that who are you? And he answers that I came to prepare the way of the Lord. I am the voice of the wilderness. I came to prepare the way of the Lord, the way to the Calvary, the way of the cross, the way to the salvation. The Gospel of John want to really communicate. John the Baptist came to give witness. And between the Gospel, if you read chapter 1 verse 14, the magisterial statement which John makes, that is, the word became flesh. And how that word became flesh. The Gospel of John really communicating this message in the Gospel. And the end of the Gospel, we will come to know that how this flesh was really the word. And John the Baptist giving witness to that flesh and word. And let us really get that message of the Gospel of John, that being the lamp to this world. And the disciples really realized 2 or 3 years with Jesus that they looked at the body of Jesus. They saw how his flesh was, his emotions, and his life, his tortured body, the crucified body. And they really realize how the word became flesh. And the end of the gospel, we realize this word was the flesh. And John the Baptist came to give witness to that flesh. And let us get that message from his life, that be a lamp to this world, and give this message that word became flesh. May God bless you and prepare ourselves to welcome the child Jesus in our life. God bless you all. Thank you.